Hello everyone, it's AJ, and today is the best fucking day of 2025, first video of the new year, and what is it? Oh, it's just the first chapter of Stormbringer. That is right. We have the first manga chapter of Big O Stray Dogs Stormbringer. After so long. It's finally here! I know, literally, I just did the video last month, with the announcement, but that doesn't mean anything. This is, the quickest turnaround. It's just here's the announcement, here's the chapter, a month, let's fucking go. Oh, I am so fucking buzzing. If you did not watch that fucking, announcement video, oh. I'm very excited for this. I don't think you understand. If you have watched my content for years, and I mean years, you will know that I have been desperate for this. So the fact that we're in this moment is finally happening. I am so fucking happy. I am sorry. I'm going to do this now. I'm going to apologise for the mess that I am going to be for the next, 4 years? Because we are in this for a long run, because this is Hoshikawa, right? Hoshikawa took 2 years to do 15, right? Look how thin 15 is, right? Lovely 15, nice and thin, right? Now here's Stormbringer, here's the big boy, and I mean big boy. There is no difference at all in the thickness of these light novels. So, if it takes 2 years to do this, we're in for 4 years, and I'm not complaining, because Hoshikawa is going to get those fucking details, and I am here for it. I am going to die, I'm going to cry, and we're all going to go through this together. It's going to be joyous. Aren't you excited? Because I fucking am. Literally explaining this to people, it's hi, yes, I'm so excited to cry, and they just look at you what the actual fuck is wrong with you? Until you read this fucker, you do not realise what this does to me. This is my Roman Empire. Has been for 4 years. My god. Oh! I am just on edge of excitement. I just cannot contain myself. I literally cried at the announcement. That is how much this means to me. Oh. But anyway, shall we get into it? Because we're going to be here for a long time. Let's just go. So, we have Stormbringer. And it's just 43 pages long with 2 double spreads, one of them being in colour. We're already off to a good start. It's hell yeah. It might not be the same kind of big booming start that 15 got, because 15 got 56 pages. I'm looking at you, Hoshikawa, but I understand why it's only 43, and I'm saying that it's only 43. 43 pages is still more than the fucking average manga chapter, and I'm sitting here see, it's not 50. Trust me, Hoshikawa, I fucking love you, and I'm so fucking buzzing, so don't worry, this is not a gripe, because as always, I get to say this part. This will be a Hoshikawa appreciation video, because holy fuck, I love their art style so much. And spoiler alert, they pop off. Hell yeah. Buzzing! Anyway, let's get into it. So, 15 had its old thing with, every chapter was called a phase. So we had phase 1 to, phase 24, right? Now, I have to mention this, instantly. What is Stormbringer's theme? It's fucking codes. I want to cry. So, this is not chapter 1, it is code 1. I want to cry, because, funnily enough, if you've already read Stormbringer, you already know why this fucking sucks and why it hurts. And by the way, if you haven't read the light novel, I am so sorry for the journey you're about to experience, but please enjoy this ride. It is worth it. Your tears, you will thank them. But by the way, codes hurt. But we'll get to that, probably code 20, when we get to realise why that hurts. So, 2 years' time. But anyway, so as we go into this, let's just start off with the fact that Stormbringer made the cover of the magazine for Monthly Ace. Like, hell fucking yeah. Like, let's go. Like, brand new series gets the cover. Let's go. So, yeah. Right, I'm going to start off with talking about the colour double spread, right? Because technically there is the first page and then it goes into the double colour spread. But to keep things nice and linear, let's just talk about this lovely, gorgeous as fucking colour spread. Because it's stunning. All the oranges and mwah. Getting to have like wee previews of like certain characters that are new to the series. We get new designs. Oh! So fucking buzzing. But like the one thing I still have a slight gripe about, right, Hoshikawa, right, you know this, I love you, even though like you've never seen my shit. But anyway, I'm very like open about how much I love your art style, I love what you do. But why the fuck do you keep making Verlaine's hair ginger? I get the symbolism, I do, like, I know what you're going for, but like, make the bitch blonde, please. I really just want you to make him blonde. Can you please do that at some point? Like, if you keep making him ginger, I'm gonna cry. Not that there's anything wrong with gingers, but like, he's a blonde bitch. Make him blonde. Anyway, we gripe out the way. Let's get into it. So we go into this chapter and we have a plane on fucking fire. What a way to open up the fucking story. Here's a burning plane, an intruding light, emitting like an ominous glow, piercing through the night sky. Like, yeah, that's how we're going to open up this story. So yeah, kicking off the news story with a plane crash. Let's go. Do you know what? Like, if you, oh my god, I just realised 15 also starts with a fucking plane, because obviously Chuuya fucking breaks into the plane. Why did I just realise that? Anyway, that took me so fucking long to realise. That is so stupid. Typical AJ. Anyway. So we have this plane crash that is like in a rope, kind of fucking foresty bit, like next to mountains and stuff. So, naturally so, like, the local fucking village has come to investigate, but why the fuck there's a plane that came out of nowhere, just being like, cool, we now have a wreckage in the forest. Yeah, there's no fucking way anyone's actually fucking survived that. Like, the flames are just going up and everything, and it's just like, the plane's very much a mess. And it's just like, yeah, no, there's definitely no way anyone's fucking surviving that. Because in fairness, it does look a little bit intense. But here comes this wee kid, right, that just like rushes into it with a fucking axe. Like, this kid does not give a fuck. Because bless this wee kid, right, he's like going in thinking like, no, there could still be somebody and we have to try, because if there's one person that's alive and then I can save them and then we've all done good, right? Now, obviously, the adults are like, are you fucking crazy? Do you have a fucking death wish? Like, why are you doing that? Also, like, the fact that the adults still stay where they are, they don't even go after the fucking Wayne, right? Like, you've just said it is dangerous, right? And there's no way that anyone's going to fucking survive that, right? But you're still going to let the Wayne go with a fucking axe to try and hack at a fucking plane that has crashed and is on fire. Okay, that's how it goes apparently in this village. But anyway, the kid doesn't listen in anyway, because he just wants to be the wee village hero and like save somebody, right? Now, as they're trying to hack their way into this fucking plane, right, bits are now starting to fall off, because obviously it's a fucking wreckage. It's not exactly in the best condition, right? Now, despite that the adults are just like, right, run, get the fuck away from there. Also, remember, still not moving. They're still staying where they are, because why the fuck would they? They're just letting the kid get like hurt. But if they say run, they're covered because they tried. But So, despite the adults are saying, hey, run, like, there is literally, like, a piece of metal, like, coming right at this kid, right? It's just like, cool, I'm about to get hit. Nothing I could do about it. However, we're all good because, have no fear. Here comes a man who just happens to stop the metal from falling. And it's just like, okay, where the fuck did you come from? Do you know how hard it is not to talk about this man right now? I have to. Basically, spoiler alert, obviously I know all the fucking characters in this story. I have read the book. I have cried so much. But he does technically introduce himself, and I just want to talk about him right now, but I have to wait till he says his fucking name before I can go in a little mini gush, okay? But I've already kind of ruined it because I was trying to be all cool and nonchalant about this man who's just appeared and casually grabbed, like, this piece of metal. But no, I am so happy to see this man, and I'm so buzzing. And it's so annoying because I can't be like, oh, this is who this guy is, and want to talk about him because he basically tells you who he is, and I can't do that too early. I have to let him do it. How dare he? I want to do it. But anyway, so this man, I hate the fact I have to say that. This man has grabbed this piece of metal, just casually, just going, right, I think I've arrived. Sir, you've literally just, like, stopped a piece of metal, like a heavy ass piece of metal, like, flying. Turns out it's a fucking door, right? But, like, you just casually just stopped this, and you're not even worried. You've literally just came out of a burning plane, right? As you're holding this fucking door that you basically kicked off and almost hit the kid. And then you're standing there complaining about how fucking hard it is to fucking land a plane. It's like, oh, there's quite a lot of turbulence when you're trying to, like, land a plane. But it's all about experience. Yay! So I've learned something. All the while, like, remember, there is still this wee Wayne, right? Who almost got done in by a fucking metal ass door, right? And then there's the village just staring at and like, what the fuck is going on here? Eventually, he asks the kids, it's like, oh wait, there is a wee child there. Are you alright? Like, as he's saying this, right, he's got the door, right, he's back on the fucking plane, and he's trying to reattach the door. And he's like, hey, by the way, like, this area is kind of dangerous because, like, it turns out, right, this door won't fucking go back in. So it might fall on you, so you should really kind of, like, scatter. It's just so casual, and, like, I'm just trying to, like, shove this metal door, and, like, airplane doors are obviously extremely heavy. Like, you see the videos of, like, them, like, trying to close the doors, like, when they're trying to learn how to close them, right? And they're heavy. And it's just like, this man is just like, boom. And it's like, why is it not slotting in? Oh, my God. This man. But, yeah, so then it goes on to talk about, like, this area was not in, like, my external database. Like, why would Japanese airports be, like, in the middle of a fucking forest? Like, really? It was like, you do realise it's because you fucked up, sir. Like, this is not an airport. You just fucking crashed a plane. Just because you landed a plane does not make it a fucking airport. Oh, but then he realises, right, because he's not at an airport, funnily enough, there's, like, no roads or anything like that, because, like, he's in the fucking forest, like, near a remote, like, little village and, like, mountaintops and shit like that. So there is no proper, like, passageways to shit. So he's just like, oh, I'm gonna have to, like, walk the rest of the way. It's like, no fucking shit. Oh, like, bless him, but oh my God, like, you're so dumb. I love you, but you're, oh my god. He's just so confused about it. And it's just like, oh my god, come on. Bless him. But also, just see for a moment, like, see the top panel. Can we just talk about how kind of, like, slutty his frame is? Like, Hoshikawa, I see what you're doing here. I appreciate it, so please keep going. Oh, but finally, after, like, all the kind of shock is kind of worn off, well, slightly, the wee Wayne finally goes like, right, what the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you, mate? And it's like, yes, please introduce yourself so that I can now refer to you as your name and then bitch about you. Oh, do you know how hard it is not to say your fucking name for like all this? I just want to. But yeah, so he goes, oh yes, of course, how rude of me. Like, let me introduce myself. And then, like, especially as he jumps off the fucking plane in front of the kid in a fucking superhero pose. Like, really? Really? Oh, but yeah, so he whips out his little ID because he's like, oh, I'm a detective from the Europol because I'm so fucking cool. And like, look how cool I look with this epic fire behind me. So classy. But yeah, also, look into my cool as fuck eyes. They're not normal. You should note that before I explain about why I'm not normal. Oh, but yeah, so I will now explain about how I am indeed a machine. I am not a human. Oh, shock, shock, horror, horror. No, we're actually not. What do you mean a human is just like casually like talking about their external database and whatnot? Of course you're no fucking human, mate. I love you, but oh my god. But yeah, so basically, goes on to explain, hi, I'm a machine designed by the best little doctor called Dr. Wollstonecraft. Like, hell yeah. Let's fucking go with a name like that. And I am basically the first super, like, computer to be used for law enforcement. So basically, I am Connor sent by CyberLife. Another reason why I love this character so much, because I fucking love Connor from Detroit Become Human. My god. So, yeah. So there's Connor. And he's not called Connor, by the way. I would love it if he was called Connor. That would be so fucking hilarious. But, spoiler alert, for like the next 4 years, I'm going to keep making fucking Connor from CyberLife jokes the whole time, because he is literally the cyborg sent from CyberLife, like the android sent by CyberLife. That is literally him. Apart from this time, he is the android sent from fucking Europol. So there's a difference. Please just ignore about how fucking stupid that was. But hey ho, this is what we deal with here. You did this to yourself. I'm sorry. But yeah, anyway, so he finally introduces himself. He's like, I am Adam Frankenstein. Hell fucking yes, Adam! Thank you! I can now say your name and I can now talk about you, because yes! And also he does his nice little fancy little bow, because he's like that fancy bitch like that, but yes! I'm so fucking happy. Honestly, see if you've not read this story, right? And see if you do not fall in love with Adam by the end of this story, we cannot be friends, right? Adam is such a good boy. He's such a good boy. And you're going to realise that so soon. And if you don't like him, like I said, we can't be friends. Oh, he holds such a special place in my heart in this story. He's so good. Oh, so to see Hoshikawa do like such good work with him, I'm so happy. Also, his eyes are so fucking cool. I love it. Just the nice little details. Oh, like the good, Hoshikawa special. But, I love it. Anyway, I should carry on because I'm just going to gush. So yeah, so Adam then goes on. He's like, right, I must leave yous now. I've got a mission that I need to fulfill, and starts to walk away. But then goes, oh wait, there's one thing I kind of forgot to ask. And the kid's just looking at him like, wait, what? Oh no, what's this? Maybe not like that, but it's just fun to think like that. It just kind of looks at him like confusingly. And it's like, do you happen to know anyone by the name of Nakahara Chuuya? And it's like, and that's the prologue to Stormbringer. It's like, oh my god, here we go. Because it's like, why the fuck does Adam want to know about Chuuya? It's like, oh my god, everyone wants Chuuya. It's good. Hell yeah. And also, why does that detective from fucking Europe want to do with fucking Chuuya? I wonder. I fucking know, but that's not the point. Let's add some suspense. But oh my god, here we fucking go. Because now we enter the actual story of Stormbringer, because that was the prologue. That's technically the wee prologue. So we're now entering Code 1. I fucking hate, I'm still going to say it. I hate the fact that that's what the chapters are called. I'm going to cry. Okay. No, it's not good. And yes, I just threw my blanket. Just leave me be, it's cold. So, let's enter Freaky Town, shall we? As we see this ominous black figure, like, in a lab of sorts, which then, like, moves into the figure, like, reaching out towards us. As we also see the very, very, very horrified, like, eyes of Chuuya just at the bottom, and it's like, yeah, because this isn't cool at all. See, we're going to get those good... See, because this is Hoshikawa, we're going to get those good fucking horrifying shit later on. Oh, sorry. I'm jumping ahead. I'm just so excited for this fucking story, guys, okay? This is just like the little teasy bits, and it's like, ooh, it's going to get good later on. Trust me. Gonna be like a million... See, because it's not chapters, it's like a million codes away. But, oh, God... See, when the horrifying shit comes into play, oh, it's going to be so gruesome and it's going to be so good. Spoilers, but oh my god, this is not a happy story. We already know this, it's Bungo Stray Dogs. But, oh, yes. Oh! So anyway, so Chuuya wakes up from his nightmare, because obviously that shit is terrifying. Well, because why the fuck is a man, like, coming approaching you, like, so horribly? Like, just dark figure, like, very ominous. Nobody wants that. So, rightfully so, Chuuya is waking up in, like, fucking sweat and just, like, bolting up, like, to get myself away from that fucking dream. And can we just talk about the room for a second, right? It's a very, very spacious room, right? So he's got his wee bed. But then, the one thing that really annoys me is the desk in the middle of the room, right? And it's more so for the fact it is pointing straight at the bed, right? It is parallel with the bed and it looks directly at the bed. And it's just like, it's always like Chuuya is getting monitored. It's always like somebody's got like his eye on him and whatnot. Like, he's never like truly like alone. That's what it feels like, because it's just like somebody could easily have just sat there. That's the thing, you know? Oh, it's... No. I know it's probably just a wee bit of overthinking and whatnot, which is very normal for here. But why like that? Like, the desk could have just been tilted to the side. Like, the chair could have been on the other side. But it's the fact that it's pointing straight at Chuuya in the bed. Because obviously the bed is pointed at him, like at the chair. So, like, they're facing each other. So it's like he's always been studied. Oh, no. I hate that. Right, turning the brain off slightly. Let's carry on, shall we? Oh, but yeah. So, as Chuuya is like trying to like calm himself down, come like relax after like he's a nightmare, we get like a wee glance like around the room. So we see like the books and the safe and the desk that I really, really do not like. I really don't like the desk. Why does it have to be... I just hate the position it is, right? Just leave... It's stupid, but just leave me be, right? Okay? Now, as we get away from the desk, that is the true horror of this fucking chapter, is what that desk is just doing to my bloody brain. Chuuya goes out for a shower, right? And clearly the thoughts of the nightmare obviously still lingering and whatnot. Because we have the figure once again reaching out to him. And he's just like trying to comprehend like what it is that is happening within these fucking dreams. Because my boy is still trying to figure shit out. Because though he got some answers in 15, he didn't get a lot. So there's still a lot of answers he wants. And frankly, the fact that they're coming to him in his dream and he can't differentiate what it is that he needs to understand is doing his fucking head in. And I don't blame him. Because he's looking rather defeated in this shower sequence. And it's not very nice. My poor boy. Like, Chuuya. So he's looking rather defeated as he's trying to recall, like, the events of his past. Because now it's been 8 years since he was taken from the military, like, research facility. And, oh, poor Chuuya, my boy. Like, he is struggling to, like, recall where he was, like, specifically, like, where he actually fits in all of this. And... oh, like the flashbacks to like the facility, and then see the faded text, right? Where it says, "Where was I?" Oh, it's fucking killer. Like, oh my god, I love it. But like, see, because it's faded, because it's just like really showing like his memories are like just so detached, and he has no grip of like what actually happened 8 years ago and like whatnot. Like, oh, it's so good. Just that slight little detail, because it's like, he's almost there of remembering things, but then it just like trails off, and it's just like, oh, it just fades away. Oh, nice. Love it. Oh, so good. And then, obviously with this line of thinking, he thinks back to Rimbon, and his dying moment is just like, where he just says, it's like, you are you. Because it's like, what are you? And it's like, well, you are you. And like, Chuuya kind of like using that to like ground himself by like agreeing, saying like, well, I know, but like, oh, my heart still aches for him, because he's just got like his wee frame is like all defeated, because he's all like kind of slumped and like just, oh my boy. I don't like seeing a defeated Chuuya. It's not nice. I like my nice, good, confident Chuuya. I don't like him like this. Oh, but yeah, so then we get to just see how really nice Chuuya's place is as he gets ready, because now he's getting like, he's got his nice arraignment of suits and his nice fancy ass fucking like wardrobe and whatnot, and then he's like obviously styling himself with his classy choker and his gloves, like the classic look that is Chuuya now. Mwah. Poor Mafia Chuuya with his choker and his black gloves. Hell yeah, let's go. And his lovely, like, swanky little suits. Very stylish 16-year-old. Like, a very stylish 16-year-old. And also, his wee ponytail. Oh, I love his wee ponytail. It's so cute. Oh, you know for a fact that Hoshikawa, like, definitely had some fun, like, with these new outfits, and then obviously, like, styling for all the new characters. But, oh, you just know for a fact they were having fun with Chuuya. Just be like, I get to now do a ponytail, and I was like, nice new suits. It's like, yay, let's go. Oh, but yeah, so now he gets to like look like a rich bitch. Instead of like his wee hoodies and all that and jeans like from 15 just a year ago, now he's in suits, and he's getting like picked up by a chauffeur and everything like that, and he sits in the back of the car, and it's like, right, the usual location, please. Honestly, looking like a rich bitch. He's got a chauffeur and everything, like, my god, what 16-year-old needs that? Granted, not every 16-year-old is part of the Mafia, but anyway. But as he gets in the car, right, he gets to business, right? Chuuya is on the job, right? And he gets the details of the previous day's transactions for Jules. And it's like, wait, Jules? Yeah. So, Chuuya's job as part of the Port Mafia, right? Is to look after the smuggled jewels division. A 16-year-old. Like, what the fuck was Mori on? Like, I get it, right? But, like, the initial thought of, he sat down, right? And thought, right, see, because even worse, it's not when he turned 16. It's when he was 15. Just thought, right, I'm going to take this 15-year-old, right, who has tried to kill me and everything like that, tried to destroy my organization and whatnot, and I'm going to put him in charge of the smuggled Jules division. I don't know why. I find it so fucking hilarious to give such a huge ass responsibility to this 15, now 16-year-olds that was literally like a month ago trying to destroy you. It's so fucking stupid. I love it. But yeah, so there's a smuggled Joe thing, right? And basically they have like this whole kind of, oh god, this is so fucking stupid. They have this business, right? Because in the world of the darkness, right? The world of the Port Mafia, because they live in the world of the dark, right? The underworld is not in the world of light, right? And in this world, like, jewels are smuggled in numerous ways, like stealing from mines, from like doing robberies, like pirates, and like even just doing a simple mugging of a rich person, right? And basically, like, these kind of jewels and all that could end up getting used to pay for weapons or narcotics. So that is why, like, oh, these jewels simply just cannot be in the world of the light, because you can't even really have like smuggled goods, because they're like, obviously they're tainted, right? So this is where the Port Mafia comes in, right? They just go like, right, we will take these dark, tainted little jewels, right, and then we will recraft them to become profitable. So the jewel, like, after they've done their work on them, they will have basically like no like origins and whatnot, and they'll be safe to sell, because nobody wants to buy a jewel that was like stolen from somewhere, that was nicked in right now. So it's tainted. Nobody wants tainted jewels. So basically they get it and they make it untraceable by getting necklaces, and they turn them into bracelets. Bracelets turn into earrings, and then like earrings turns into rings. So they all get a new life because they're transformed, like they're like handily crafted with like their own special like fucking mafia dark people. Dark duelists, that's what I had in my head there. I was like, these dark duelists. Basically, they recraft them, re-chip them and everything like that, so they like unrecognizable. And then they can get appraised by these fucking like appraisals like within the mafia, right? And then they can get resold for profit. Hell yeah. But obviously, like the dark market, the black market and all of that, is like, there's always like fucking like blood and violence and stuff with these kind of things, because, well, these jewels can pay for good shit, i.e. like weapons and stuff, like that could be used as an offensive thing. Yeah, you kind of need to have a system that's like stabilized, which ironically uses even more violence. And that's where Chuuya comes in. Chuuya, this powerful ass little boy, is the fear of all violence. Also, can we just talk about like seeing this fucking page, right? That like Arabaki, like, and like behind him, like, my god, it's like, yes, let's just emphasize the fact that violence needs to be used to like maintain order within this like fucking underworld of like jewelry and whatnot, by having the fucking god of calamity like fucking behind the kid that wields him. Like, hello? Fuck me, man, honestly. Hoshikawa fucking popped with that. Like, I didn't even realise, see, the first time I read the chapter, I didn't even realise that it was meant to be Arabaki until I went back and I was like, oh my god. I just thought it was like intense, like kind of backdrop, and it was like when I was looking I was like, wait, no, that's eyes and that's a mouth, and I was like, oh, that's Arabaki, oh shit. I'm like, ooh, nice choice, Oshikawa, oh, doing that good shit. Naturally so, the old-timers of, like, the underworld and all of that just being like, yeah, why the fuck is a 16-year-old in it? Granted, they end up being very surprised and, like, they end up somewhat respecting Chuuya eventually, but do you know what I love about this whole thing? Is, like, initially, obviously, they're like, why the fuck is a 16-year-old in charge of this? And then it's like, oh, actually, the kid's doing a very, very good job. But Chuuya does not give a fuck. And I love it. Like, Chuuya does not give a shit about what they think. Because in Chuuya's mind, the only thing that matters is, like, he is desperate for this certain kind of information. And these old-timers can't provide it. So, Chuuya does not give a fuck about what they think. And I love that for him, like, so much. He's just like, I'm just here to do my fucking job, and yous do not benefit me in the slightest, so I don't give a fuck if you respect me or not. Get out my way! Oh, like, bless him. Oh, I love that for him, honestly. I do. So, back in the car, he throws a report to the side, and then he comments on, like, how much longer is this going to take? And we finally, like, arrive at the destination. His usual spot, his usual little place, which is the old world. Now, you may recognise that from the OP in which Chuuya is, like, on the rooftop, like, from the anime. Because that fucking hurt! When that appeared, I was like, oh, fuck you, Bones. But anyway, we're not here to do that. But yeah. So, he enters... And, well, is it the warmest welcome to this building? No, because when he enters, there's 5 guys pointing guns at him. Now, this is like the other double spread of the chapter, and I know I had this whole thing at the beginning of, like, how I wasn't going to spoil who Adam was, I wasn't even going to refer to him as Adam. But I'm going to put an asterisk here because it's like I'm a hypocrite and I want to talk about it because they did not introduce themselves, so I want to introduce the group. These are called the Flags. The guys are called, as a group, the Flags, and I frankly would really like to just say that, okay? We're not going to get that info until next month. So I'm giving it to you now because I want to talk about them. But anyway, the Flags are pointing guns at Chuuya and they're gonna shoot him. But, yeah. So, each member takes, like, a wee turn to, like, address Chuuya and whatnot. And, let's just say it's not exactly the warmest of welcomes, because they start commenting as, like, oh, like, he's kind of came in the middle of, like, their preparations, so, but, like, he's more of a welcome, like, to stay in and, like, and enters a corpse and whatnot, and saying that Chuuya won't, like, be able to block, like, all their attacks, you know, like, just being kind of surrounded, like, with 5 fucking guns of different types, and I love the fact that they even make little digs at him, by calling him, like, Mr. Joking and, like, Invincible, like, Gravity Boy. Oh, God, I love it so much. It's just so stupid. I love it. And then, like, they offer to be like, oh, well, Chuuya, like, see if you apologise and start to cry, like, we'll make your death, like, nice and easy, you know, just this one little thing for us, right? Oh, and Chuuya just basically just like brushes it off, like, oh, I love it. But unfortunately, with that little reaction, yeah, they kind of fire off their guns, don't they? Also, I love this page, like, see just them surrounding Chuuya and then just going, poof. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so nice. There's just something about it. I just really like that page. It's just so nice. And then we go into the actual last page of the chapter, which is Chuuya's reaction to it. And it's like, cool! That's the end of chapter 1. Or code 1 as we go. That's gonna be really weird. Like calling it codes. I don't know if I can do that. It's the end of the chapter anyway. And like, I understand why Hoshikawa has ended it there, because it's like, it's a fun little cliffhanger. Like, obviously, I know what's going to happen afterwards, so it's not the end of the world. But oh my god, I still would have killed for, like, see if we had like another 15 moment of like 65 pages. Oh my god. But 43, I am not complaining at 43. It's still higher than the average page, and it's like, fuck yeah, let's go. And that is the beginning of Starbringer. I can't believe it's finally here, and I get to do this. It's like, yes! Let's go! I'm so excited. Oh! So yeah. Oh my god, can we just talk about how good the flags look? Like, see, we now have new content. We're going to have more designs now for all these characters, and it's going to be glorious. Oh, because obviously, like, you only get, like, the wee teeny little bits, because obviously, pages, light novels, but, like, this is basically the most fit we have for the flags, right? And then there's obviously, like, the wee other bits. But there's not a lot to work with, right? We've got this one for the flags, right? And then we also have, like, see, for Adam, beginning, like, we don't really have much for Adam as well. We also have, like, the wee back design as well. There we go. Back design of Adam. Hell yeah. So, we now get new designs. We now get new artwork. It's like, woo! Let's go! Oh. I am going to be a mess, if you can't tell. But, oh, see, if this is your first time experiencing this story, I honestly hope that you do enjoy it. It is so good. There's a reason why it's really hyped up, and it's like a really beloved story within the fandom. So I really, really do hope you enjoy it. And unfortunately, if you're experiencing it through me, I am so sorry about how I'm going to end up telling it to you. I do apologise. But I hope you can, like, see how much I love and appreciate it, that you might be able to deal with it. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. My brain literally just went bleh with that sentence. What on earth? See, because I've been in, like, major burnout, like, my brain has just not been, like, functioning at all. So then when it comes to videos, it's like, how does one do such a thing? But anyway, oh, obviously, we will be back next month for Code 2. Oh, I don't like that. Chapter 2, the next chapter, the next phase. See, now I like when 15's over, I can now say phases, because I had the same fucking issue with phase and for the 15 run. And now I'm just like, oh, for the next phase. We don't have phases, it's codes. Oh, but yeah. Sorry, I'm just so excited the fact that it's here and I can't get over it. It's mostly because I know, like, I am just waiting for one specific panel which will come in like 3.5 years, and I know because it's at the fucking end of the story. But I'm so desperate for it because I know it's going to look so good. I'm desperate for it because Hoshikawa just does not fucking fail. Oh, I love them. Their art style is just so fucking good. And it's perfect for this story. And like I said, spoilers for down the road, it gets fucking gruesome at times. And they're going to pop off like nobody's business. It's going to look so horrifyingly beautiful. And I'm not going to be able to control my tears. And it's going to be glorious. So, yay! Looking forward to that. Let's go. But anyway, I am going to try and stop rambling now because, as you can tell, I'm just a mess. And you don't want to keep listening to that because the chapter's done. We'll be back next month, like I said, with what concludes after Chuuya getting shot. Oh, what happens next month? Oh, God, it's going to be so good, but it's going to hurt. Yay! So we'll be back for that. And as always, I have my big ass playlist of Big Stray Dogs if you wish to see me ramble on some more. Because we'll be back next week ish. No. When is the chapter? The next mainline chapter is the 3rd / the 4th. So we'll be back roughly that time for those chapters if you want them. But yeah. Oh. What a way to start the year for Bungo, man. It's so fucking good. This is like the light and the darkness of this fandom at the moment, because like, what the fuck is going on in that main line? At least this shit's gonna be good. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. So anyway, if you like this kind of stuff, like, comment, subscribe. I would highly appreciate it. I love all your wee comments. When I actually can read your comments, I'm sorry if I don't reply to you or anything like that, because I get notified that there's comments and yet I can't see them. So I'm sorry if that's been the case for some of you, because I know that's been an issue for about a year with me. So yay! But anyway, until next time, I'm AJ, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.